Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see about applets in Java. First of all, let us define what is an applet. Applet is a special type of program that is embedded in the web page to generate the dynamic content. Actually, what is dynamic content is there we can draw some graphs or you can include some images. We all seen the web pages, right? So how to design a web page, that all we can that can be done using the applets. It runs inside the browser and works at the client side. Actually, we have two types of services, one from the server side, another from the client side. The server is the responsible site where everything will be done at that is the center point at which all the work is done, and the client side is the side where all the services are received. So since it is a client side, is a thin client side, which is easy and it is faster in execution. So we can say that here it is a special type of program embedded in the web page. That means we are just putting inside. Embedding is putting inside. So we can place this applet program in a web page in order to create some dynamic content. What is the advantage of the applet is, there are many advantages of applet. They are as follows. Number one, it works at the client side, so less response time. So as I told you, now we have request and response time. The client actually requests some service from the server and the server give the response to the client. So here, since it is working in the client side, it has less response time. Actually, what is response time is the time with which the service has been asked for and how it is answered. That is the response time. It is secure and it can be executed by browsers running under many platforms including Linux, Windows, Mac OS, etc. As we know that Java is a platform independent language. It is also called as a cross-platform language because Java uses the JVM machine that creates a bytecode so that these codes are portable. The code generated in one machine can be executed in any other machine. That is, write once, run anywhere. Let us see, there are two methods to execute an applet. Let us see the two methods. First one by the HTML file and second is by the applet viewer tool. Actually, we have a tool called applet viewer that helps to view the applet after compilation is done. So here let us see with an example one by one. Now the first example we see by using the HTML file. To execute the applet by HTML file, create an applet and compile it. So normally how we create an applet file, we have to edit an applet file and we have to compile it. So after compilation, it will give some errors if it is there, and then we can fix the errors and then it can be saved and recompiled so that it is free of the errors. After the program is free of the errors, we can create an HTML file and we can place that applet code in the HTML file. Then if you click on the HTML file, you will be able to view the applets. So this is one method of executing the program. Let us see a simple program. First, .java. So as we have to use this applet class, we have to import this java applet.applet. So import java.applet.applet, and we have to import java applet AWT, that is the applet window abstract window toolkit .graphics. If at all we want to draw some graphics, we have to include this import java.awt.graphics. So the code starts like this. Public class first extends applet. So normally we always start with public class and then the class name, then we go with the public static void main. But here we have a special keyword called extends. That is, the extends is the keyword that is used for inheritance. That means we are inheriting the property from another class. Here this class first is the class name, which is a subclass which is created from the applet class. So applet class is the parent class. Now we are inheriting the quality of the parent class applet to the child class first. So now the code begins like this: public void paint graphics. So here graphics is the class and we have to create then object for the graphics class. Now G is then object. Then we can apply the any function on the graphics. So this example is simple example says that how the graphics class can be used in applets. So we have a method called drawString. So drawString is the method which just displays the string on the applet screen. So it is different from the normal printout statement like system.out.println, that is the application program, where that system.out.println is the print statement that creates the or that displays the screen with the given content or given message. Now here, because we are using the applet, we have to use the drawString method. So how to apply the drawString method on the object? What is the object? G, and what is the class of the object? Graphics. Okay, so now within this drawString we have to give within the quotes what you want to display on the screen. Welcome. So welcome is the message you are going to display on the screen, and where you want to display on the screen? 150, 150. This is the x and the y coordinate on the screen where you want to display the message on the screen. Then we have to close this open brace as well as the next opened brace. So that's all the program. That is the Applet program. Now we have to write the HTML code in order to include this HTML code inside our program. So how to do this? HTML and the body. So we are using the tags, HTML tag and the body tag, and then is the normal HTML how we use in our Java, in our any HTML file. So applet code is equal to first dot class. This first should be the previous class we have created now, that is the applet program. So that applet class name is first. Now we have to use that name dot class. So first dot class, and then we have should be enclosed within the double quotes. This is the syntax of how to include an applet in our HTML in order to open this in a browser. Okay, so now applet is the tag, applet tag, then code is equal to first class, first dot class. So dot class is the class file that is given within the double quotes. Next, width is equal to 300, height is equal to 300. This is the height and the width of the applet screen. We had seen that the applet screen looks like a window screen with all the minimize, maximize, restore and the close button. Now we are going to use this. Width is equal to 300 and height is equal to 300. This is any variable value the user can give in order to draw the screen width and the screen height. Now we have to close the applet tag by this. So this is the closing tag we can see, and then we can have to close the body tag, then we have to close the HTML tag. So this is the normal syntax or normal format of how to write a HTML code. So the HTML code starts with the HTML tag, and it is a paired tag where we have open tag and the close tag. So we can see the close tag starts with this slash. Okay, and then body is the next tag, and that is body is closed. Applet is the next tag, then it is closed here. So we have three tags, HTML, body and applet, and they are closed successively: applet, body and HTML. Okay, so now in the previous slide we have seen how to develop the Java program, that is the applet program, and now we are using the creating an HTML file in order to include that applet program in the HTML file. So that's all. Now we have to execute the program in the HTML that is the web page. You have to type this thing and you have to click on this HTML file. You will get the output of the applet. So this is the program, it is given over here, and that is the method where we are using the HTML file in order to run the applet program. Now this is the another example, that is the same example, another way of executing using the applet viewer tool. So how to do this? As normally you type a program in your command prompt screen. So we have to type the program first.java, as we are just seen the same program only. So we have to do all the things the same line of code only, and after this end of the program, here the program ends, the applet program ends. Now we have to start with the command prompt. This is the command prompt, and we have to include within this command. This is command open, this is the command closed. So now within this command we have to use the applet tag. What is an applet tag? That's we have done in the HTML file previously. So applet code is equal to first dot class width is equal to 300, height is equal to 300, and close the applet tag. So same thing, but here two different way of execution. So here we are typing the everything in the same file itself, and then as usual we have go to the command prompt, and then we are using this command javac first.java. This is the same compilation code which I used in the normal application program. So after this compilation, if errors are there, the system will bring the errors, then the user has to correct the error. After that, the error is over, you can have to execute the program. So how to execute the program? In normal application program, we have used the Java and then file name. Now we have to use applet viewer file name.java. Okay, so this is the difference between how to run the application program as well as the applet viewer program. So this is the method by using the command prompt. Previous slides we have seen the method using the HTML file, and you have to open that in an HTML tag. Now the system will display the output on the applet screen. So that's all the concept of how to execute in two different ways the applet programs in Java, and thanks for watching.